So here we have the Audi A3 on a 10 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. From the outside though, you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. Let's start off inside the boot, and then we'll work our way around the rest of the car from there. As we approach the back of the car, you can see that we've got plenty of boot space along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat, should you wish to increase this space even further. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in lovely condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the rev counter. We have the speedometer on the right-hand side, and the total miles as well, which are 55,302. In the centre, you have the main trip computer, above which we have the coolant temperature gauge and fuel gauge for the car. Over in the centre, we have the stereo. So on here, we've got AM and FM radio, as you can see. We have the CD player. This car's also got an auxiliary input, so plenty of ways to listen to your music. The volume for the stereo is on the left-hand side there. Below that, we can turn the traction control on and off. Our hazard warning lights, of course, and then we've got the air conditioning. So you can adjust the temperature, fan speed, and direction the air is being distributed in. Your air conditioning is on at the minute, so that's off. Back on again. You can recirculate the air that's in the car. That's a great way of heating it up or cooling it down quickly, depending on the temperature you've set over here. And then we have a 5-speed manual gearbox, a cigarette lighter or 12-volt charging socket, however you wish to use that, and the auxiliary input that I mentioned just a moment ago. The last thing I want to talk about briefly is the paperwork for the car. So as you can see, we have the V5 registration document, the service book there, 2 keys, as well as some other service records. If this car requires a service or an MOT within the 6 months at the point at which we sell it, we will also do that for you as well. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Watson Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.